Hey, welcome back to DieCash Cars. So today we're going to be talking about the inflating prices of Hot Wheels. So it's no question that if you go to the stores today, you are very much aware that you're paying a lot more than just $1 per Hot Wheel, right? We're used to prices at Walmart being around 94 cents. Target was around 99 cents. Dollar Tree, obviously, you're paying $1. Right now, you're looking at $1.08 at Walmart, $1.19 at Target. We've even seen this inflation spread over to the premium models, right? So at Walmart and Target, on average, you're paying about $5.50 for a premium model. Nowadays, you're looking at $6.27 to $6.49, which is a lot. I mean, it's $1 essentially more for every premium right now. So I thought it'd be fun today to go back 10, 20, 30 years looking at some Hot Wheels that still have the price tags on them just to see what the price fluctuation has been for Hot Wheels over the last couple of decades here. Starting off with this Datsun Bluebird 510. As you can see, it's from Kmart, which doesn't even exist anymore. And you can see that this was selling back in 2009 for $1. I bet you even back then that was almost considered expensive because I'm sure you could get Hot Wheels for less than that. But nonetheless, a great example, and to tell you guys the truth, this is kind of an unexpected collection of mine, is cars with cards that still have the price tag on them. I just think it's kind of unique. Kind of feels like you're going back in time. I mean, you don't even see price tags on anything anymore, and I especially like the price tags of stores that really don't exist anymore. Next up, same year, different recolor, Datsun 510 again, 2009. And you can see this is from Walmart, and that's at 97 cents. And I don't even recall the last time Walmart had short cards, so that's got to be a pretty unique piece. Then you got this Meyer release 2-pack. Again, when was the last time you saw a Meyer release of a 2-pack or a 2-pack of Hot Wheels on a blister format like this in the last 5 years? Nonetheless, from Meyer's, and look at that, $1.99, so less than $1 a piece. Pretty awesome times. I wish we could go back to this era. Go into a piece that's pretty personal to me, so I picked this up at a local Hot Wheels meet from a gentleman who had a lot of nice cars, blue cards from way back. You can see this is a black walled. The car itself is called an XT3. Yes, it's a fantasy cast, but it's special to me because this was the first Hot Wheels I ever owned as a kid from my memory. I remember it was purple, it had flames. I did a bit of research and found out it was this car. So pretty happy to have it on card in pretty good condition for it being a 34-year-old car. But again, this was released back in 1988. You can see this is originally from Kohl's, and the price that has been scratched out there with pen actually says 90 cents. So you kind of think about it, for all the Midwest folks who have Kohl's, it's a somewhat of a premium store. Toys especially are marked up, so to see a premium retailer sell this car at 90 cents, less than $1, I mean, you gotta imagine they were a lot cheaper everywhere else. And point proven, same year, 1988, this time the Ferrari F40, and as you can see, this is from Toys R Us, and I know how much we all miss Toys R Us, but this, you can see, 79 cents. This car, I actually just purchased this off eBay for around $15. I wanted a good example of this car, and the other reason I bought it was because a good buddy of mine actually sent me this just as an RAOK. Same car, different year release with the gold wheels, but now I have the first edition new model with the silver Ultra Hot Wheels. We all can see that tune cars are making a comeback. Just looking at the 2022 mainline releases this year with the Silverado and the Golf GTI. But going back to 2004, we had this tuned Toyota Supra with Sea West livery, which is pretty neat. And that is a legitimate company that modifies cars. This one in particular, not purchased by me, but by somebody from a Gardener's Books. at $1. I mean, right on point, right at the price point that we've always known Hot Wheels to be at. And another tuned car with somewhat of a muscle machine style to it, but this Mitsubishi Eclipse first edition, this one being from 2003. This car, I actually purchased it a couple years back from a thrift store. So not super old, but even at a thrift store, and I'd imagine similarly to antique malls, I mean, $1 a piece is what you're seeing for mainline Hot Wheel releases. So what does this price increase mean for Hot Wheels investing? Well, to tell you the truth, it's actually a good thing. And the example that I'll bring up is around this car right here. This is the 2020 release of the Super Impreza WRX STI 22B version. You guys know I am a huge fan of this car. You guys also know, and I've talked about it before, I have 2 sealed boxes of this particular first edition release in blue, tucked away. So 144 of these just sitting in boxes in my closet. And I'll tell you, back in 2020, there were a lot of opportunities to get cars for less than $1. So I recall a number of grocery stores where I purchased the majority of my 22Bs from. I purchased these at 80 cents. I did go to Dollar Tree, I did go to Walmarts and Targets, so I'm sure I paid 94 to 99 cents a piece. But I would say on average, I probably paid 90 cents a piece. So if you compare that to the average cost of Hot Wheels today, between Walmarts and Targets, you're paying about $1.14 a piece. So just purely from a retail price standpoint, my 144 Super Impreza WRX STI 22Bs have gone up 24%. I mean, that is insane. I mean, I have stock portfolios and investment accounts that, in all honesty, I don't even hit 24% growth in a year. Another little fun fact that I'll bring up about the 22B, guys, is that these have actually gone up pretty significantly just here in the last month. I think a lot of that had to do with the end case treasure hunt, the 22B in white with some side tampos. That one obviously is a pretty popular treasure hunt for the year, currently on secondary market selling anywhere from $10 to $15, but that has definitely spiked the value of this first edition 22B in blue. Just back in August, this was selling on eBay for anywhere around $2 to $2.50. Now it's in the $5 to $6 range. So again, for all of you who think that Hot Wheels aren't investable, gotta look at the facts, guys. A more recent example I'll share with you guys, another car that you guys know I am very big on this year, but the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR Liberty Walk. You guys know that this car is pretty popular and it rarely stays on the pegs. People are snatching them up, and going to my local car meet just this past weekend, I did see a couple of these on the tables. And because the retail price of these cars are, again, on average about $1.14, you don't see these for sale for $2 anymore. Because if you think about it, that's only 85 cents profit, right? So folks are averaging up and pushing that secondary market sale price to about $3 now, which I thought was very interesting, because usually mainlines like this that aren't super special or anything like that, I mean, granted, they're sought after casts, the value on the secondary market shouldn't be any more than $2, but just to see that jump to $3 just because the retail price of these cars has gone up 15 to 20 cents is pretty interesting. And you guys can let me know, I mean, keep me honest here too, so let me know what you guys are seeing out there as far as secondary market prices for just your average mainlines, especially for the folks that are going to be hitting up the LA convention coming up here in October, when you guys are going from room to room buying cars. Again, just talking about your basic mainline assortment of Hot Wheels within the last 3 to 4 years. Are you guys seeing folks sell those for $2, or is it closer to $3 and maybe even moving into $4 a piece on the secondary market? Let me know in the comments below. That's what I got for you guys today. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time on DieCash Cars.